Hello and welcome back to another episode. I'm Minion J, work on behalf of the Disgruntled Octopus. Before you ask, that's not the Disgruntled Octopus. He is actually called the Line Manager. And if you do have a better name for him, please let me know in the comment section below. The purpose of this channel is to give it a bit of a background and behind the scenes of how I run my eBay business, primarily heavily dealing with Skylanders. I love Skylanders. I've been on the Skylander bandwagon probably since Skylanders Giants. I've got a bit of an admission to make. I haven't actually played Spyro's Adventure. So make sure you boo me in the comments. So long story short, my Wii U was the first one. I actually picked up a Wii U from EB Games. Very similar to GameStop, or the same company as GameStop for those people who are outside of Australia. Bought that, and as part of that package deal, I got Wii U for the Giants. Giants for Wii U. One day I'll learn how to speak properly. Ever since then, my kids have been absolutely obsessed with them, and I have been collecting them and selling them to build their collection over the period of time. So they are they're very partial to Cinder for some reason. I would basically once a week go out and buy them characters. As you're probably already aware, we have a lot of characters here in Australia that are not available anywhere else, and likewise there's a lot of characters that are not very plentiful in Australia. So for a little bit of background story, in the last 12 months, since I've really ramped up Skylanders in the store, and I do have my eBay listing below in the eBay store in the description below, or in the comments. If you want to go there, you can have a look at it from that perspective as well. We do sell worldwide. We do sell quite frequently. We actually had our beloved SCL Matt buy a fair chunk of orders today, so thank you very much for that, Matt. I do appreciate it. And they're in the process of getting built up at the moment. So what we normally do, we basically hold our Skylander stock in these tubs. We basically run it from Spyro's Adventure all the way over there, comes across to Giants, then obviously Swap Force and Trap Team. Then we've got Superchargers and Imaginators as well. As I was saying to Matt in his video that he released today, is that I have found that personally I'm getting a lot more Giants, as you can probably see off camera at the moment. The yellow tubs, they are for the Giants, and primarily the ones up here, I kind of put the more fragile or the higher price characters in there. So with this one you'll have Hex, you'll have Whamshell and all those different ones, and a couple of the Eon Deletes in here as well. So then all of a sudden these ones are kind of your obviously your Hex for Giants, Pop Fizz Light Core and all those different ones. Obviously I want to keep those ones select, I want to keep them pristine, and also want to keep them easy to get, because I really need to work on my inventory system. So primarily what you're seeing here, and I will show you a little quick video of a walkthrough in a second, just to give an idea of what's going on. But I do need to find a bit of an inventory system as to actually how I can pick orders a lot quicker. But you know, for what it is at the moment, it's quite sustainable, and we can go from that way. And up the top here, we've got the portals as well. So I just had a gentleman from Japan buy an Xbox One Traptanium portal, so that'll be packed up tonight and off to go. So we do have them. One of these tubs here, just jumping all over the place. It's full of tree wrecks. I think at last count we had about 73 tree wrecks in the store. Then I've had to create a tub specifically for Crusher as well, because Crusher gets a bit of a tub to himself as well. Do let me know in the comment section below, what is your favourite Giants character? Me, I'm quite partial to the Halloween eye roll. We really didn't get it here in Australia. Well, not that I ever came across. I had to buy it from overseas and get it from America. I do have a couple of chasers in the Giants range. I did have the chrome purple eyeball. I've also got the pearlescent hothead, both in packaging, and a couple of glow-in-the-darks. I think I've got glow-in-the-dark Zap. I'm not too sure if he's actually from Giants or Spyro's Adventure. I'll have to go back and check. And also a couple of other chasers as well. So I am building my collection behind the scenes. At one stage, when I get all this garage set up the way I like it, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start bringing my collection in here. So behind the arcade machine, and I know it's probably glitching, it's primarily just because of the camera. It looks perfect if you're looking at it from that way. I'm going to put a shelf just below my Giants poster there, and probably showcase my my beloved pieces out of my collection. So I do have a flocked springtime trigger happy from Swap Force, probably one of my best pieces. Brand new in packaging, looks pristine, it's fantastic. So I will at one stage put him up there as well, and also the clear wham shell from Aspiro's Adventure as well. So I do want to showcase what I have in my collection. Not to, you know, obviously big note myself or all those different things, but just kind of like give it some background and give it some more of appreciation, because it's currently sitting in a bit of a cabinet inside, and that's a bit of a shambles at the moment because I've got a couple of collections going on. For those that have come across from the Disgruntled Octopus channel, where primarily I talk about reselling and talk about, you know, the business aspect, I actually showcase Sega Master System games on there as well, because I actually love Sega Master System games. That's what I grew up on, very similar to you guys probably with your Skylanders. So like I said, that I normally showcase that as well. So long story short, the cabinet's a bit shambled because obviously it's housing my Skylander collection and also trying to house my Sega Master System collection, and failing at both. So I did it. That's my next weekend project, is to try and work out from that way. So stay tuned. We will have a look over here at the time and see what we can do. You know, we'll have a look at the characters and, you know, go from that way. But do let me know in the comment section below if you do have a chase. If you don't have a chase, or if you do or you don't, let me know what your favorite chase is. Personally, I have to go with the chrome purple eyebrow because, like I said, he's my favorite character. I'm more of a collector in the sense that I like presenting the figures. I don't really play that much of the video games anymore. I did have a couple of run-throughs with Swap Force later last year, but I probably will go back to that and, you know, do some more footage of playing that on the Xbox Series X, which I quite enjoy. Just for your own situational awareness, this is what, generally speaking, comes in on a pretty much a daily basis for our Skylanders. So what I normally do, they don't come in a bag like this. These are ones that be processed. So my 7-year-old daughter, she actually photographs them. It's sort of like a slave master. She actually tests them. She plays them on the Xbox One or the Xbox Series X, depending what's available. So she checks them on there, she puts them in a pile, obviously goes from that. And what happens from there, I actually look at them, and I'm mainly interested personally, and yeah, please let me know if this, you know, you feel the same way about this or you're completely different. I only select or you know, put into my store characters that are pretty much in very, very good condition, in the sense that they have very, very minor paint chipping. They might have, you know, an initials on the bottom where someone's previously, a Portal Master's owned them before, so they might have like an SV, for example, which I do currently have at the moment, which I don't have any on me to show you. But like I say, is that if there's any parts missing, if they don't work, I discard them. I don't deal with them. I don't put them in the store, because I want to provide my audience and my customer base with pretty much the best Skylanders that are available to me. So what we normally do is we test them. I bring them into the garage, into my little table area here. What I have said before in previous videos is I normally give them a bit of a clean if they are. Generally where these are coming from is that they're actually coming from collectors and people that are moving on their collection. So they're always, 90% of the time, they're in pristine condition. They're always fantastic. So what I normally do, if they're not, I use a little bit of a toothbrush. I have said this before. Don't brush my teeth with it, don't worry. It's a soft-headed toothbrush, get a little bit of water, dry it off, then gently go over there and give them a bit of a clean. So I do that with the vast majority of my Skylanders, just to give them that bit of a spruce up look, go from that way. So like I was saying, is that they get tested first, and they come to me for quality assurance to check to see if they're all complete, if there's any considerable damage, or even, you know, I'm quite picky with what I put into the store. So on any given week, I normally probably fill up 2 or 3 of these bags with defects, in the sense that, you know, Hoot, for example, he's a very big one, with the top of his jewel of his wands that's constantly, you know, sometimes missing. They get straight to the discard. So the tops get taken off, and the bottoms get put into a different box. So obviously we do have a mixed match of bottoms and tops. So we just rebuild those sets as we go through. So you've got Firecracker, Snapshot for some reason is always one that breaks. I'm not too sure. His little crossbow or his bow and arrow. That's always something that I keep an eye out as well. So like I said, is that the basis of this channel, the basis of this store and this eBay adventure that I'm disembarking on is that I want to not necessarily sell you Skylanders. I want to sell you memories in the sense that I want you to resonate with the Skylanders. So for example, Warnado. Someone driving past. Warnado, for example, when I got this one for my kids, they absolutely loved it. Santa got it for them. They were quite happy, they were quite content, and that we have positive memories for this particular character. I don't know if they actually played with him much. I just remember getting the light core version, and like I was saying, is that I want to emulate that experience for my kids. I want to emulate that experience for you guys as well. Obviously, I'm not here to sell you characters, not here to sell you products or force it down your throats. Like I said, I just want to talk about things, give you a bit of an idea of how I work, what we do, how I roll, and also give you a bit of background as to, I suppose, my basis of the stories and go from there. So if you do have any questions, please leave them below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. We can discuss. If you're after a particular item, let me know, put it in the comment section below. Like I said, in Matt's comment section on his latest video, I, on average, probably get 3 or 4 Robos a year. I get about 4 or 5 Wildstorm a year, and Blackout, Spotlight, Scratch are quite common to me. A lot of people sell me their collections, so if you are in Australia and you do want to sell me your collection, reach out to me. Probably through here or Instagram or even Octo at disgruntledgames.com.au, and we can go from there. So before I wrap it up, we'll give you a bit of a background as to what happens behind here. And like I said, if you've got any more questions, please leave it in the comments below. We'll go from that way. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, give the video a like. This is quite a a low channel for a subscriber count. So eBay, YouTube's not going to push it out that very far. So, but like I said, that I will probably be doing long form videos, probably on a weekly basis through here. I'll be doing what sold videos. I also want to engage with the audience a bit more, with my customer base, with my fellow portal masters, in the sense that if I do send you something, obviously if you do buy something from the eBay store, send me a picture, send me a photo of what you're doing with the collection. I have a lot of people do this to me. They send me photos through Octo at disgruntledgames.com.au. I'll put the email in the description below, but if you do have a collection, or if you have added Warnado to the collection, because I've sold to, and I have sold to a lot of guys, because I have had people reach out to me on this channel and the other channel, and in comments of other videos, just telling me, hey, look, I have bought stuff for you, and I've been pretty happy with that. But like I was saying, send me an email, and I'll probably put it up on a pin board somewhere and just go from that, because I'm quite curious to see where these Skylanders end up. If you're more than happy to take a photo of it, your famous landmark, your collection, and we can go from there. And you can leave a message, and I can read it out on the channel. But let me know what you think below if you like these kind of videos. I will be doing shorts as well. And until next time, we'll leave it there. Have a good night. Bye.